All right, well, we're back, and we got Alta here. She's chief of railroad security, chief of police here, and we're going to do the next portal. I just got finished cleaning it out, and it's all sized up, ready to go. We'll put the adhesive on, push it up in there, make sure it's all nice and level. This one's setting up nicely, and we'll do the other 1, 2, 3 portals, and then probably tomorrow morning we'll come back and put the sidings in on each side of the portals. We'll show you how to do that, but we'll get back to work. Hey Alta, what do you think? Should we go? Should we go to work? Or do you want to go chase that little kid on a bicycle? Yeah, you better not. Okay, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. All right, we'll get to work. All right, let's go ahead and kind of do a final check of the placement. We got our level. I don't know, but does this portal make my butt look fat when I bend over? I don't think it's very flattering. We got the glue on there now. Line that back up. That looks pretty good. We'll hold these in place. And we're still level. So, see how these look? They look good. Alright. Now the two in the back, the fun ones. In all transparency, when I went in to get some landscape adhesive out of the garage, I snuck into the kitchen and made a pitcher of margaritas for the crew and myself and everybody. So cheers, we'll let that set up and then we'll start on the next one. Well, all right, we had a pretty good little afternoon rainstorm. It was nice, kind of cooled everything down, cut down the dust and so forth. So we'll go ahead and get to work on the last portal here. But go ahead and just wanted to get a little update on some stuff. Lately, geez, I've been getting a lot of comments and so forth about the stylish wardrobe that I wear out working on the railroad. I've had offers from GQ to be on their cover and things like that, and a lot of us older folks have been, you know, emailing me and texting me and so forth, going, where do you get these stylish clothes out here? And I just have to tell you, you know, these I found on Amazon. These are Charlie pants. Never heard of them before, but these things are actually sewn in, built into these shorts. They're quite comfortable. They got tons of pockets, and then they have these little utility pockets on the outside. They're great. I can, when I'm out working on the track and I just need a couple of little wrenches and things like that, I don't have to carry around a toolbox. I got them right here, or a utility belt. So these are pretty cool. And so for us older guys that want to look stylish while out working on our railroad, maybe check these out. I don't know, but they work pretty good. All right, enough on style points for the afternoon. Let's get back to finishing this last portal. Went ahead and stuffed all the stuff into the tunnel here to kind of keep them one place with the wind and rain and so forth. So we'll pull those out, glue this last one in, and we'll be done for the evening. This one we worked on a little bit last night to make sure it all fit. So we're basically there. That was painful. Good thing I have my Charlie shorts on. So we finished this up today. A little bit of rain. Got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 portals in. This one over here is a bit of a mess. I'm not gonna bore you with that. It's kind of a tight spot. Got to drop off a big boulder, and the portal kind of broken too, so I'm gonna have to fiddle with that one a little bit more than what we need to cover on today on how we do the portals. But I hope you enjoyed this so far. I've had fun doing this, and tomorrow we'll get back out here and we'll put the tile on the insides of the tunnels and fix up the little fingers. Some of them are broken and missing, but we'll get that all tightened up, and these should end up looking relatively pretty good. So hey, thanks again for watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day. Hope this is fun and useful, and gives you some good ideas. As always, please send me your thoughts, your comments, your questions. We'd love to. We love those. We love responding to them, and also please follow us on our YouTube channel. Again, I'm Hawley McLean for Trainli Tec TV, and we'll see you in the morning. Thank you. All right, well, good morning and welcome back. We let those portals set up last night, so they should be pretty well attached to the fronts of the tunnels. And now what we're going to do is come back and kind of do the finishing touches, add the detail. These, if you remember, we have these pieces left over from when we were putting them on the face of the portals. So these will go now on the inside of the tunnel, and what we're doing here is just adding some depth and dimension to those openings. we got pretty much, I think, everything that we need here. We got our grinder, we got our knee pads here, a little straight edge in case we need to cut some more tile, our adhesive, some gloves, Sharpie, utility knife, caulking gun. So let's go out there and install the insides of the stone tile on the tunnel portals. All right, well, up here at the top at Tahoe Junction, and as you can see, these tunnel portals have set up nicely. They all look nice and level, and we got a good seal on these. They're nice and tight and solid. So the next step is to tile the inside of the tunnels. But before we do that, we got to go ahead and do our daily fashion segment. Back to you, Hawley. Well, hello. Right now I'd like to talk to you about fashion in the garden and when you're working on your railroad. Now, this today I'm wearing is a lovely Carhartt set of bib overalls. They work quite nice. And one of the first things that they say is just say no to crack, all right? Now, if you're a plumber, it's okay to have butt crack when you're bending over in someone's kitchen working on their sink. But when you're out here in the railroad and in the gardens, you shouldn't disrespect that beautiful work that you're doing by flashing everybody some butt crack. So the nice thing about these other overalls is it's virtually impossible for that to happen. The other cool thing though about these overalls is that they have the ability to put in knee pads. They just slide in right in here in this pocket. Got them on both knees, and they work great for when you're crawling around on the rocks and gravel and so forth, doing work or maintenance on your railroad. So that's today's fashion tip for everybody out there working on your garden railroad. And now back to the show. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed our little fashion segment. Now let's get back to work. Now we want to bring these down just to below grade level, maybe 1 or 2 courses at the most. And we take these and we get kind of a little size here. It looks like they should maybe this one about right here. Get our little utility knife. Slides in right like that. Perfect. Out. And I want a nice bead right here at the joint. up next to those little fingers, and I'm going to come along here, something like that, and I want to put just a little dot on each one of these fingers here. In and just make sure that these fingers match up flush with this front. Then we'll come back after it sets up and trim these fingers here. It looks like we need one, two, three extra stones. 1, 2, 3. Test fit them. That'll work. All right, I'll just leave that one there for a moment. Back. That one works there, good. And that one works there. Perfect. Adhesive. There's that one. All right, one side done. And you can see how that just kind of cleaned up that edge nicely. We'll come back and grout this in a little bit. What I'd like to do is go get the other camera. I'm going to set it up right here. It'll be in the shot. I know you aren't supposed to do that, but that'll give you a good close-up on how we work on this side. Be right back. All right, let's go ahead and work on this side. This side's going to be a little bit more work just because we're missing a few teeth and so forth. But still the same concept. Start with taking off just one course off the top here. All right. Loose rocks out of here, and almost there. I think we need one more. All right, that's looking pretty good. We'll go ahead and get some adhesive on here. Carefully wiggle these back out. Nice. some on this joint right here. More looks right here. Pretty good. Get flush. And it looks like we need 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe a little one right up here. Now this next one right here is just a broken half one, so I'm going to put a half one in this spot. That's good. Oh, now we got 2 more right here. Okay, this one's all done. I decided that this little spot right here would be easier just to fill with some grout when we put some grout in here and here. And want to make sure this is the set of tiles that we want, tile fingers we want flush with this, and we'll come back with a grinder and trim these probably tomorrow. So that's that one. All right, well, we got 5 of the 6 portals installed. About 95 degrees out here this afternoon. Not much of a breeze. Really kind of hot. But that stuff's kind of set up, so we're just going to hit the grinder and trim these little fingers off, and then we'll be ready to grout. That's the final step on these. We're good. Side. Okay, we're on to the last step here. Just going to put some grout, fill in some of these little spaces around here. A little grout on this edge here and here, and hit the other ones, and should be able to call it a day after that. pretty quick and easy. Well, we've completed all of the tunnel portals up here at Tahoe Junction Station, and the next step is to go ahead and backfill. We'll move the boulders in, we'll add some drip irrigation and a couple of plants, and this should finish it off quite nicely. We'll probably do that, we won't do that for the next several weeks, but we just wanted to show you on how we built these tunnel portals. The top of the grade with the dirt and the landscaping and so forth will be just below the height of the concrete curbing. So that will shorten up these tunnels a little bit. And the next thing to do is run some trains through here. What I'd like to do is talk to you about two other items. We have another type of tunnel portal that we've done on the Alpine division, and that is where you find kind of a large flat rock that's maybe at least 6 inches but no more than a foot thick and large enough to be a tunnel portal, and then we take a concrete core drill and cut out a 12-inch hole into that rock. Then the tunnel that we use for that is actually a 12-inch drainage pipe, and you can find these, you can buy them brand new, but you can also find them that are sometimes damaged. They're usually pretty long and you don't need that whole length, so you can find them that they may be damaged and sometimes the companies that sell these, Home Depot does sell them, other home improvements, also irrigation and plumbing companies, plumbing supply companies will sell them, and a lot of times they'll have some damaged ones and they will often give those to you or sell them to you for a few bucks. Construction sites will have them also that are left over, and you can find them there, or like I said, you can buy them brand new. These, the 12-inch diameters, work nice. They have that nice curve, and you just lay the track right down the center of them and it cradles the track, and you can run a very long distance. We have quite a few of those types of tunnels, and they are anywhere from 20 to 50 feet long, and we've never had any problems with derailments inside of those trains, and because it's a pretty nice clean environment inside of those, and the track stays nice and straight. And if you do have a problem, all that we do is one of two things. The train can't fall over all the way on its side because of the curvature of the pipe, so it just kind of is on an angle. We take a long pole with a hook on the end of it and gently pull the train back out that way, or if it's something very significant, which we've only had once or twice in the 10 years of running trains through these tunnels, we can very easily disconnect the track right at the entrance of the tunnel and pull the entire track and train out, and then slide it back in and put it back together. But these are really kind of cool looking tunnel portals, and they work great for very long straight shots where you aren't going to have very good access to get to them from above. Like I said, they worked out great. The other thing that I wanted to show you is another use for these sheets of real stone tile. We've been using them on our stone bridges, viaducts, and it works out great. They last a long time, and they end up just giving you a beautiful bridge or stone viaduct, and it goes together quite easily. You build your bridge or whatever, and then just apply the stone just like we've done on the portals. And the only other thing I think that we're going to do on these large viaducts, I'll show you in a moment, is probably put a stone sealer
some sort of sealant on them just to give a little more protection on that. So, well, I'm Hawley McLean for Trainli Tec TV, and I hope that you've enjoyed this series on how to build tunnels and portals. If you have any questions or comments, please contact me at Hawley, H-A-W-L-E-Y, at Trainli, Trainli.com. Follow us on YouTube. Please subscribe to our channel, and we look forward to seeing you again on another series of Trainli Tec TV. And thanks again for watching.